The way I look at digital adoption and digital transformation is it's kind of a full circle. So from our perspective, everything starts with documenting your processes. So you basically need to make sure that you capture the knowledge, you capture your processes, you document them. So that could be in a tool like SAP Signavio if you live in the SAP world, but it could also be plain Microsoft Visio if you want to do that. Then the next step that you take is really capture the knowledge of the SMEs. So make sure for every process and the individual process steps, there is knowledge articles. So this is something that you can also capture in like Signavio or WalkMe Learning or in knowledge tools like Confluence, for example. That's where you capture really the knowledge and create knowledge. Then from there, once you have your processes, you have your knowledge documented, you can look at how do we want to ensure that now actually our users are understanding the process and can leverage the knowledge. So then you can start looking at more training and enablement. So this is the why. This is still more classical ways like e-learnings, simulations. It could still be classroom trainings. Obviously, that doesn't go away. Typically, you can have maybe leveraged in the past SAP Enable Now, which is now going to be replaced by WalkMe Learning. And there's obviously other tools as well. So that is then more how do you then going to train people? And then the next step in the circle is how do you drive the adoption? And this is then where the historical WalkMe platform comes in. So that's where we split it up in kind of two ways, where we say first step in adoption is training and onboarding. So how do we teach people to actually use the platform? How do we onboard them? So that's more the typical step-by-step training approach. To then move into the second more advanced part of digital adoption is where we start driving the automation of the processes, potentially integrating with ActionBot, make it more conversational. So that's the advanced piece. And then obviously nowadays we have to talk about AI. And that potentially at a certain point in time, how do you then develop AI agents and how do you orchestrate these agents to work together? And this is then obviously where WalkMe helps from an orchestration point of view and where tools like SAP Joule and there's many others nowadays can help to drive the agents. But everything starts basically with documenting the processes, documenting the knowledge, and then have multiple different ways to deliver and leverage that knowledge.